You're listening to The J with your host, Kennedy.
Hey everyone, welcome to the J, the Tetsudo Mokei Edition. And this is for those who enjoy, Japanese railways, creating diorama. I might talk about Gunpla once in a while, but there are a lot of videos on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on, for this episode, number 3, having to correct myself all over again because on yesterday's episode I said that it wasn't possible to purchase physical items from Amazon Japan, and I said that, well, with the exception of CDs, and in the past I have purchased Blu-rays and video games. I started thinking, what happens if I did? Those things I were looking at yesterday, I said, okay, I like them, I want them, but I don't want to pay the eBay prices for them. So can I get it at a cheap price? And sure enough, it worked. So I did a few orders to do a test. I did a train set, a track set, vehicles, and diorama pieces, and sure enough, they did work. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So what is available, something worth looking into, and stuff like that. So the first thing we're going to look at is when you look at sets. So when we talk about sets, one of the things that you're going to notice is that the sets that you're going to see mostly in stock are Tomics. And again, as mentioned yesterday, Tomics and Kato are really well known for being the big two in Japan in terms of creating train sets, accessories, and stuff like that. And the differences, you'll have people who are passionate for both sides, people with a variety of opinions. But one opinion that I think that's very consistent from hearing from people who own both is that the Katsu sets are durable, and they're great for taking apart, as opposed to the Tomics, which are more sensitive but are more realistic. And but some people say, I've taken mine apart many times. I never have that many problems. So I guess it's depending on the person and depending on how you are and how careful you take care of things. So I think that's something that's important to consider. But I do know that in my experience that Kato tends to be more expensive by about $20 or $30 more than the Tomics related train sets. So for those who are wondering about Tomics, it's a division of Takara Tomy. Takara Tomy is known for making a lot of the popular toys in Japan, so it's a major company. But Kato is known for specializing in a lot of the train sets and the tracks. But Tomics tends to offer the fine tracks now, and I haven't experimented with them yet. As mentioned yesterday, I don't have a Tomics set, but that'll change since I've ordered one yesterday. So the first thing I wanted to look at is, let me bring up my calculator here. So as you can see here, there are a variety of sets available on Amazon, and two of the sets that are that people tend to buy as beginners are the SD Twilight Express Railway model and the Shinkansen, the W7 series, the Kageyaki Railway model. Both are introductory sets. Uh, when you look at the pricing, actually, let me go to 11,073 yen to US dollars. And the reason why I want to look at it closely for the pricing is that usually in the past, prior to the pandemic, usually when I would go to Japan a lot, I would say, okay, 11,073, I'm surely going to pay about $111 because it was like that. But now that the dollar is doing better and the Japanese yen is not, this one turns out to be $83.75 US. So you're getting a deal when you do order it online. The next one will be the Tomix, the Kageyaki, and that's 12,145, and that one comes to $91.86. So again, you're getting a very good deal if you do want to try the Tomix, because you do get the full oval track, as you can see here, and you do get the controller. So you get the Tomix N600. As you can see, I purchased the W7 yesterday as a test. There are other people who have ordered, actually, to tell you the truth, the one I was really looking for is the E235. Since I have the Kato version, I was hoping to get the Tomix version, but I guess they don't offer that anymore. They do offer these container ones. Let's see, 17126. Which one is this? So this one comes out to $130, which isn't too bad. So you click on this. Let's see what it comes with. You also get the oval track, but looks like for people who want more of the cargo, this one is the SD Blue Train set. This actually looks pretty cool. This one's 18,182, so that is about $137, and you get oh wow, does it actually come with 5 cars? Yeah, that's actually pretty good, but that pretty much probably justifies the pricing of why it's 137. But actually, that's actually very good, because I got the Shinkansen and you get 4, which isn't bad. So keep on going down. As you can see, there's also a Narita Express. This one is actually probably pretty cool. I think you get only 3. It's a little small, but it's not that expensive. And this is probably the cheapest. Well, you could get just the tracks by itself for $53.82, which translates into $40, which is actually a very good price. This one is the DF200. A lot of people said this is a good first time track. This is 80034. This is about $60. $60.77, and this one's also in oval. Wow, that's actually pretty cool how it comes with the cargo. So that's actually a very... I could see people just buying this for the train alone. I'm not too familiar with this controller, but I need to find out if it's the fine... Oh, it is the fine track. That's actually a very good price. And you get those cargo. Huh. I may consider getting one for that price. That's pretty cool. Anyway, there is a lot of sets that you can look at on here. But let's say that you are mainly a Kato fan. And I do know that there are Kato sets on Amazon. You can get the I think the one that I saw the most, because really I think a lot of the ones on sale, I didn't see too much Kato stuff on sale, and the stuff that you see here is pretty much almost the same price. You can get it on eBay. So this one's 14249. This is about $107. This is actually very good for the Tokaido line, Ueno Tokyo line. This is a line that you pretty much see a lot when you are in Ueno Station and also in Gifu. So, yeah. Move this up here. Okay. So, you can also find, as you can see, there's no pricing here. You can find some of the more, what was the Nozomi 700? See, I'm looking for the Nozomi 700A. It's a good price for the things, but I think that the pricing for the Kato train sets, you can find a lot online. But actually, this one, the M1, which is $55. Considering that a lot of U.S. retailers sell it for $100, that's actually a pretty good price right here. Yeah, $55.21. Okay, let's see here. The V2, and I probably should have got it here. It's $53. So, in a way, you get a really good deal for some of these track sets if they have them in stock. But I will say, though, if you are looking to get the V2 or even the V5, you can find a very, very good deal on Amazon right now. It's a shame that too many, I mean, not too many, but it's a shame that a lot of the stuff that you may want are not being offered. Oh my gosh, they have the Naruto Express. I think I paid about $110 for that. You can just get it for $63.19. By the way, I'm going from Japanese yen to US dollars, so but regardless, hopefully your currency in your country is doing much better to the yen. Unfortunately, to the detriment for those in Japan, it's been tough because everything's going up, from the price of oil, electricity, McDonald's, and other grocery stores, and a lot of restaurants have increased their prices by quite a bit. And I know that for a lot of Japanese, they've been hoping that things will get better. It's been tough since the pandemic. Okay, so this one is a yellow Shinkansen inspection car. $93.55, $70. This is the basic set, though. But considering that people sell the basic sets for $100 on eBay, that's still a major deal. But by the way, this one says it's out of stock. Ships to the United States. Yeah, I'm going to tell you one thing that I am very surprised is that that they started offering physical merchandise for people purchasing in the U.S. from Japan. Again, usually back then, it used to be more of publications or small things, but I guess they figured, people are willing to pay the shipping, go for it. But then again, it works both ways, because I know in Japan, a lot of people like to buy the Sentai, the Tokusatsu stuff, because they sell it for a lot cheaper in the U.S. versus Japan. So, because in Japan, they tend to release things before they become full sets. They release things in, part 1, part 2, part 3, and they charge like over $100, sometimes $200, $300, depending on how much stuff it comes with. But For those who just want the full sets, they can just get them from the US, which is a lot cheaper. Granted, the ones in the US are DVD only. There's some Blu-rays, like for the Kamen Rider stuff, but getting out of getting out of topic here. But anyway, that's for those who. Let's just show you how people are purchasing online. It just happens also, not just in the, not just from Amazon Japan, also through, Amazon France or so. I remember when Game of Thrones came out, they offered the full set of Game of Thrones for cheap. Granted, you could get a lot cheaper now. It's just that if you wanted then when it came out, yeah, sometimes you look online and you could find it cheaper. Okay, here's the Sakura Express, Super Express, $94.55. That's an amazing price. So, in a way, it's a bit of a downer because I've been purchasing through eBay, and I'm just like, man, I've ordered so much from Amazon Japan in the past that I had no idea that they were allowing these sets to be sold. And I think that's, again, it's wonderful. A lot of people have been wanting that. So kudos to Amazon for making it happen. So let's say that how are the shipping costs? The shipping costs, I can tell you right now. By the way, while I go here, I'm going to go Tomix. Oh, actually, not Tomix. Tomitech. Okay, so I can tell you right now, in terms of shipping costs, for something that I spent $98, shipping and handling is close to like $65. That's a lot. But considering the stuff that you may want that you can't get in the US, it may be worth it. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I was looking for, since I tend to create Japanese-based dioramas. Here we go. Okay, so if you are looking for, little Japanese type of dioramas, like for instance, you got the postal people here, and you got the Uber Eats person, I guess you could say. You can get these for $18.52, $1,400, and you can get the Japanese style truck and the postal van, and where are you? That's just stuff you cannot buy in the U.S. For that cheap. Let's see here, $18.52. That is about $14. The other one is about $10.59. So, considering that on eBay people tend to put $20 extra. And then a few more for shipping, you're close to spending like $30 to $35. So if you can, the way I look at it when it comes to shipping, sure, it may look high. Let's say that they put $5 per item or so. But that's still, if you get a lot of stuff, it's not that bad. For some people it might be, but one of the other things I was looking for is let's see here, Tomy Tech 1150. Okay, so I wanted a Japanese police. These are 636 yen, which isn't even not that much, but if you want to know what it is in US dollars, that comes out to $4.81. So I wanted the police. I wanted also the photographers. I think it's here. Well, this is students. They don't have them in stock right now. You want to get things pretty much when you order things. The first thing you want to do is once you add it in your cart and you are about to check out, you want to look at the dates and times, because if you order from Amazon Japan, it's best for them to ship everything all at once. Otherwise, they're going to wait until the final order is available. And if you have something that it's like 2 months away, it's not worth it. So you want to just, look for things that are available that they could ship out to you. Here it is. I wanted this badly. And one of the things that's hard is finding little mini people with cameras. So I looked at it as, okay, if you have a train, you want people taking pictures of it, or if you have a Gundam, and where people are taking pictures of it, it's definitely worth it to have these mini people. And at $4, definitely worth it. Again, add $5 for shipping per item, so it ends up being what, $10. But again, it's up to you of how badly you want it. It's just, for me, you could look for mini people online, and you could find a lot on, especially the ones that are badly painted on eBay. You could get hundreds of them. But the thing is that if you want a specific kind, maybe they be fishermen, Japanese school kids, people in kimonos, you want to look at these Tomitech ones because they do sell them cheap on Amazon. Okay, here we're going to go. We're going to talk about the vehicles. Okay, you can get cheap 1/150 scale vehicles, okay, for $13.99. I think people said the problem is that they had the steering wheel on the left side, but some people said, who cares? No one's going to really look inside. It's it's worth the price. But they also sell the Kato Crown for fairly cheap, for 500 yen. But I didn't want any super old cars in my diorama. So if you do go for it. They do also sell the Kato. If you want like a police van and stuff like that. It's about $19.45, which is about $14.71. So yeah, there's like farmers, there's like fishermen, there's a lot of things you can purchase that are made for the 1/150 scale. This is one I wanted. These two, I think I showed you this yesterday. I said I didn't want to pay the $30 that they were selling on eBay, so I got it for 1,300 yen, which is about $9. Let's see here, $9.83. And also this commercial building right here. I wanted it. Probably will modify it, but I wanted it for the sign. Usually, Japanese buildings don't have these type of arches, so. More than likely I'll probably repaint this or weather it down. This one is definitely must have because of the stickers right here. I think that's pretty cool. And they have the most popular one is this black one, and they do offer stickers so you could have like a nail polish or coffee shop. But the reason why I did not get this, and I had it in my cart, was because it says usually ships within 1 to 3 weeks. And if it was 3 weeks, that would hold up everything else. But I will say, though, that you do get this little postal box, which for me is anything that has a postal box or like a what do you call it? Oh gosh, now I just had another brain fart here where you just the things that you buy your soda and stuff like that. Um, yes, if you get little small things like that, they are available. Definitely take advantage of it. Oh, this is a must buy at this price. 7-Eleven, 14.82. So they also sell Family Mart. The U.S. Gundam store sells the Daily Yamazaki pretty cheap. You can get a little restaurant, but this one's a little expensive. $34.84. I just saw something here. I think it was the stuff I was looking for. Ah, here it is. The vending machines. This one's not on sale. It's not available. But I was like, oh, darn it. That would be cool to have something like this. Too bad they don't make anything more modern. But I was hoping they would have the gas station available. They usually have an Enios one, but it's not available right now. Or I could be wrong. Oh, they do have Enios, but is it 1/150 scale? No, this is more like a child one. Yeah. So the next one I'm going to show you here. The Tomitech buses. Now, these are probably one of the more pricey things that you'll come across. A lot of people love collecting the buses, so they are actually highly collectible. Of course, you'll see on the comments of people complaining, I bought this, I didn't know it's so small. What a waste. How can they sell something small for so expensive? And yeah, so you just have to realize that when you get these, prices do vary. So I'm going to show you a few cheap ones here. Okay. Not the Kyushu one, but there is a few ones that are going fairly cheap, and it was manufacturer's first. You'll find some of the anime ones and a certain type that are related to a very certain, like a region, like this one, the Miyazaki. This is the first version of it. This was with the 2016 version. It's $14.54. And this one is usually on sale because they usually had it on sale. I did purchase it, but you get two for like 1,700 yen, which was a good one. But just remember that I guess the big way to look at that is that when you get a bus, a lot of them tend to go for 3,500 yen. So that's about $26.47. When it comes to the miniatures and diorama stuff, especially with the ones that have a lot of detail, expect to be paying quite a bit unless you could get it cheap. So what I try to look for is something under 2,000 yen, especially if they offer more than one, like this one did. It's definitely worth getting. This one I did get because of the variety. This one again is what, $14.54 is $11. It's a lot, but I figured that it's a style of bus that I wanted to get. The other one are the Love Live buses. So for those who are familiar with the wraps in terms of trains, there's a anime called Girls und Panzer, and I saw the promotions while I was in Japan and visiting the Orai area of I believe it's Ibaraki prefecture, and it's a popular anime that the locals are very proud of because it really promotes the region You know, of course it has tanks, girls academy fighting in tanks. But the thing is that the local city has definitely has its pride. That you'll find it all over the train station. You'll find the stuff all over the restaurants, the store shops, and even public transportation. Well, the same thing can be said for Love Live, and you can see it right here. You can see this one is an orange Tokai bus, 1407. This one's the Fuji-Q bus. So this is near the amusement park, and this one's 1890. And you can see there's not that many left, and these are highly collectible. A lot of people buy them, they keep them in packages, and then they try to resell them for so expensive. I know the girls' Panzer is one of the hardest ones to find, especially for the Kato sets. You can get Truck 4, I believe, that is non-powered, for about $70 or so, but finding the other ones are tough. So a lot of people end up getting the Kato Rinkai, the newer paint with the red, for the set, and then trying to find ways to buy stickers. And in a way, it's kind of a pain to do that. But if you are an anime fan, or if you are into various various anime styles that have been decorated on a bus or even on a train, take advantage of it while you can, because they are limited editions. And I can tell you, like the Evangelion stuff from several years ago, that thing is highly collectible. You can find the Tomic stuff, but a lot of people have been trying to find the Kato stuff, the Kato trains, and it's very expensive. Evangelion Girls with Panzer, tough to find. Again, you could find the fourth car easy. It's just everything else. It's going to be expensive. Instead of paying $50 or $60, or even under $100, you'll be paying $500. So it's definitely way overpriced right now. This is a Izu Hakone bus near the Kanagawa Prefecture. This is the cheapest one at $929. This is the more expensive one at $1890. But as you can see the painting right here, I like how this one, looks. But again, it's up to you if you're willing to pay the price for it, because $18.90 is about $14. I had to struggle with it because I said, I can just get a regular looking bus, and some people might not care. They could just get the one I was showing you, like the Chinese ones that are, the only thing is, watch. I think this is the best way to show you. No, it's not the Chinese. We're going to look for bus 150. Okay, here it is. So this is the stuff that people have been complaining about, is just the quality of the paints. See, the way they print stuff on here and the paints, for some people, who cares? But for other people who are more picky about details, will go for the Tomitech stuff. Speaking of Tomitech, I'm going to show you something here. Tomitech truck collection. Okay, right here. This is about, you get 10 vehicles, and that's actually a very good price at 9,800 yen. That's about $74.12. So the question is whether or not you really want to get it. Now I'll show you the reason why these are so collectible. One, the truck doors open, and look at the detail that Tomitech puts into these. They're very highly collectible. The paints are really nice, especially this one right here. But remember, they're 1/150 scale, they're small. But if you want a Japanese vehicle, sure beats getting this versus the Kato Crowns. But I will tell you, there's only one major problem, and it's I'm not sure who offers it, but they sell it for an insane price. Okay, it's $9,800, but it's not offered by Amazon. It's sold by this company, and to send it to the US, they want to charge 6,000 yen, which is $45.38. To me, remember what I said, an item on Amazon, expect to pay at least $5 to $10 for shipping. Never would I pay this much. So unfortunately, if you can get it cheap on eBay, go for it. I don't know if these are even easy to find, but Tomitech does have its share of fans who are really hardcore about the vehicles. Because, I mean, here's the Kato ones. Most people probably won't care. 1852 yen. This one you can get with the white one. You can get with the Uber Eats driver. It's not Uber Eats, but I call it that. But anyway, the amazing detail on this is very nice. I like it. I just don't want to pay the 6,000 delivery for it. So yeah, there's also let's see here, asphalt. No, not that one. There was something I was looking for. They do offer these like parking lot dioramas, which you put together like tatami mats. Here they are. It's made by this person that they made it of cardboard. They just do the printouts. You just you piece them together. And I know that some people like that. But this if you're into it, well, this is not it. Let's see if they offer. Yeah, this company offers quite a bit. Could see that. I know there's a shopping section here. They also have the curved roads. So it's whether or not, if you want to get that stuff or not. I think, let's see here, what is this? Scale walkway and sign collection. Okay. I guess people would get it for the signs. Not bad at 1,600 yen. Oh, it's 1/164th scale though. Tomitech does make really good 1/164th scale diorama products. But yeah, what you want to look for is 1/150 if you're looking for stuff for your this is 1/64. This is the 1/150 stuff right here. Yeah. So this gives you an idea. If you could look at the cars right here, looks like they're using the Kato Crown cars that are fairly cheap. The only problem with the Kato Crowns, and I'll show you that. This is probably nothing major to people, but for some reason, Kato released them with silver tires. Granted, you could just paint those black easy, but not sure why they. Well, I guess if you're going to sell them for 500 yen, which is currently at $3.78, I guess you can get away with it. They do offer the 90s Nissans, but I don't think these are available. As for, let's see here. Structures. How's everyone's Sunday, by the way? Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, here are the structures that you can get for Tomitech right now. They are only $28.90. Why is this all like that? Okay. But yeah, you can get a lot of supplies here. You can get their traffic signal fairly cheap. You could have their fishing boat scene. Now, as mentioned, I've been looking for the version, the Shrine A version, but unfortunately it's not available until next month or so. You have to wait a while, so I had to cancel on that. They have a yakiniku restaurant at $34.84. That turns out to be about $26.35, but this one they offer 3 different versions, so I think it's definitely worth it at 918 yen. Again, online they charge people want $30 for it. These are $7 buildings. You can get it light brown. You can get this with the stickers, and you can get this for dark gray. That's just a great price. I just can't believe that they were expensive on eBay. That people are charging so much on those. Well, it should be no surprise. But anyway, the electric poles here are, I think people said they're Showa poles. Yeah, old school. People said they use these for their old Ultraman stuff. So if they want to do dioramas. This one is great for the price. This one I got because I wanted train conductors, railroad workers. So it was fairly cheap. 636 yen. What does that turn out to be? That turns out to be $4.81, so not bad. You get cows. Get structures here. They have a new collection of buses coming out in May. So right now it's quite expensive at 14,000. What is that? 14,365, which is $108. Oh, here's a minibus collection right here. And again, the 6,000 delivery. They offer a really cool variety of them. It's just whoever sells them, gosh, they really bumped that shipping up. It's unfortunate it's not sold by Amazon. Look in here, you can see these other cool oh, this is the one I wanted. And again, it ships within 1 to 2 months, and then that would hold up my shipment. So I said, I'll just wait when it becomes available. I want it for primarily the well, it's good to have these buildings, but I want it primarily for these stairs. And let's see here. You got the police in a funeral car here. Let's see here. I'm looking. Construction company, Toby Tech. Yeah, a lot of stuff are not available. It's unfortunate. But again, you can order from Amazon Japan. Because Kato Man, biker figure model. Nope. Okay. The Kyushu set. You know, if it's available. Oh, this is one thing I was looking for. The pocket line. Kato no Poketo. Okay. Okay, so I was hoping that they were being sold. They are being sold on Amazon. So just to let you know, if you were wanting to get this Hiroshima one, it's $50 on Amazon. So it's not too far off with what people are selling off from eBay. I was trying to get the red tram version based on the green mower. But yeah, they're not on sale. Those pocket lines are very hard to get hold of. You got to go on eBay for those. But while I was looking for that, I found this for $30.73, and this is the $23.24. And this train kit is actually, if I recall, isn't this the one that's in front of the Kato building? But that's a pretty good price, and I think it's an anniversary. It was released for the anniversary for Kato. But yeah, it's a wonderful price. That it's probably the cheapest train you'll find. $23. I said, you know what? I had to give it a try. If I do have any regrets, I wish I knew that about this earlier, about the V2. I would have purchased it on Amazon Japan versus eBay. But other than that, yeah, just keep on looking. I'll go through a few pages here. Well, I'm still looking at the pocket. Let's just do train sets. And again, it automatically translates. Okay, let's see here. So we're just looking at the prices and what is available. This is actually not bad of a price. Let's see, $9,744, $73. Way cheaper on eBay to get this Yamanote line. Way cheaper. And if you want to make it a even better deal, well, they don't offer the set. I didn't see the Yamanote for that or the Tomix one, but you can get, well, no, they do have it here, I think. Okay, you can get the D51, the Kaido line. So they do have it right here for, I think, let's It's $108, and a lot of places on eBay are selling it for $160. Well, you got to count the shipping as well. I mean, not a lot of these retailers just can't, or these secondhand dealers or so, whatever you want to call, they can't. They can't. They have to charge a little extra, make some money, and also for the shipping to cover those costs. So, not everyone can be Amazon and give you wonderful shipping prices. Let's see here. This is actually a very good one for the Hayabusa Express Air Train. And here's the N700A that I do like. But that's if you want to buy it as a set. So you can get really good sets, but right now, man, the Tomic stuff, you're really getting a good deal on these sets right now. This one is, let's see here, which is the one. So this one right here, is this the one that comes with the 3 cars? No, this is a different one. This is about $55. So that's, and it comes with the FG17. And this one goes in a straight line, right? Yeah. And it comes with bumpers. It's actually a pretty good price when you think about it, for a first time set. But which is the one with 3 car? Here it is. This is actually a very good price at $60. Again, Tomic stuff. Tomics versus Kato. Kato versus Tomics. I guess, the way I look at it is that if you have the money to spend and you want the durability and you do like to take things apart, go for the Kato. But you can't beat the price. Tomics offers so much variety. For this being $60 and the other one being $50, you get 2 train sets for just $110 for the price of just for price for what Kato sells, or for their basic train set. That's just a really good price. And heck, if you're just looking for the tracks, right here is just like 53 to, is it $30? $40.71. So you can pretty much bulk up on tracks and get the controller at the same time. But anyway, I want to rectify yesterday's podcast when I said that they don't sell physical products, and I'm a long-time Amazon Japan purchaser, and usually when I've tried in the past, it never worked. You could get Blu-rays, you could get CDs, you could get video games, but usually anything else, it wouldn't allow for it. But I think with Amazon, becoming more of an international company, I think things are going to be much more easier in purchasing online. The only thing, again, is that you do want to make sure that it shows in stock. And this one shows you the delivery at $27.57. So let's see here. We'll do this as a so it's $20.85, which isn't bad for something that bulky. This one, is $27.33. So it's about $20 for the big sets. I mentioned $5 for the smaller ones, but if you're planning to buy bigger sets, then it's not that bad at $20 extra, considering that 8034 is $60.77. So with the shipping, it's not that bad at $80. I'm looking at here at the other sets here that they offer. What is this one? LT, my plan. This one is also on sale. But yeah, again, thank you for listening, and yeah, you have a lot of options now, especially with Amazon Japan offering a lot of the structures, the vehicles, and the trains and the tracks. But with that being said, you definitely still want to compare pricing. If you're getting it for the diorama stuff, just know that the vehicles are always expensive, the Tomitech stuff. If you want that detail, it's definitely worth it, but just make sure that before you see the price and go crazy, you look at the delivery, and it's not that they're not going too crazy with it. So anyway, everyone, I'll talk to you later. I'm out of here.